restriction this year. They used to stop box as we see and we watch as McGuinness still in sixth position. Shadowed a bit this week by his teammate as such, Hutchinson.
Yes, he is hurting along the Crosby section. For Dorsley, that's a fast section.
でもイアンさんシニア結構きそうだな。今日2位だったかね。
今日2位だった。
今日のプラクティス2位だったよ。
プラクティス。
もうにやりとしてた。危ない。
There on the left-hand side, so we ride with Michael Dunlop. He has just got past Guy Martin up over the top of the hill. This is short circuit racing into the no fast down. It's very close. Of course, in the first race, it was Guy Martin that beat Michael Dunlop in the first Supersport race.
Yep, number 5, Keith Amo on his Honda at Renko, and he's fourth in this race, chasing Guy Martin. We're right on board with Michael Dunlop. Through Michael, how fast is that?
Yeah, the street sweet Yamaha singing out as R6 that we know. They've got a lot of top end and they really do sing, don't they? About 17,000 RPM, quite extraordinary. There is the leader though, the man that's being shown at 5 seconds in the pit stop. We'll get another tell in a minute where he's going.
Already into Ramsey Parliament where accelerates out of the town, up towards Green Hill, really bumpy here.
And I think at this point, you know, it's the laugh we did here that Michael Dunlop has closed that gap down just a tiny bit.
Bruce Hansen outside the top 6 into the top 6 just. And number 5, Keith Amo, he's well inside the top 6 in 4th, chasing Guy Martin for 3rd.
Yeah, and he's closing that gap down as well. Amor is really on it on the number 5 Kojak Racing Machine. We're on board with Michael Dunlop here, and this is fast. Courthouse Corner down towards Ramsey. Change of guard this year, James. The youngsters are coming through. The older guys are having to work much harder.
Yeah, Michael Dunlop, just 22 years of age, and that's why he can push on. So I give nothing at that age.
None whatsoever, and he really does manhandle that bike around. But he's got some work to do. He has closed the gap down. We have a race on, and this is Hutchinson who will be getting pit signals that that gap's closing. That's not much fun through Windy Corner.
He's on the mountain bike.
The R6 Yamaha rear suspension working hard over the bump, cuts towards Guthrie here. It's a tricky section through here. Look at that, he cuts the corner nearly over the curve there out of Guthrie.
There's a lot of road left there, so on there. Into
バッチリ映ってました。何バッチリ映ってました。どうですか、お父さん。いいね。俺がイアンに去年抜かれた時でバッチリ映ってたのに。どこに抜かれたんだっけ。
So we have a race on here. Michael Dunlop, who finished 3rd in the first Supersport. Hutchinson won the first one, of course, but there it is, 3.31. Martin some way back, but Amor is closing down Martin.
Yeah, just 1 second now. Martin back to Amor in 4.
As we see number 7, Adrian Martin, we're on board with not the relentless team, not having the week they wanted, but we're on board with him, chasing Adrian Martin down the hill. Absolutely flat to the left-hand side. Bang it into the bottom and climbing back up towards Ago's Leap, and there they are. They've been racing the whole race, but you can see same positions there. We're back to Archibald has passed the number 6 machine.
Yep, we're on board again with John McGuinness coming back his business. He's just outside the top 6, through the bottom of the gallon. Back with Ian Hutchinson, number 4 as he breaks off the end of Silver Street. We've seen a rubber off the road from the rear and into Silver Street.
He'll be trying as hard as he possibly can. Just look at this. Guy Martin, number 8. Jumping into a great big hole here. The bike compresses itself, but looks to be hanging better than Keith DeVos earlier.
We're on board with Michael Dunlop, and he's on a real charge at Silver Street. Look at that. Hutchins has actually dropped so much time that Michael Dunlop leads his race by just over a second.
Okay, well, that was at half lap distance, so we've got half a lap remaining. Michael Dunlop up by 1 second, but we know how quick Hutchie is over the mountain, and there he is, carving his way through.
Yeah, and he can't waste any time with back markers now, because that could make the difference between a win and a second Butcher.
Hutchie is very fast up over the hill. He's lighter, of course. It'll help the bike to climb up that mountain mile. That's where there's time to be made up.